Alrighty guys, it is now time for the 5th tier middle patch monkey submarine, the Pre-emptive strike. Alright, I am so excited to see this big guy in action. Okay, let's go to resort. Let's start getting him tested. Okay. Alright. There we go. Okay, so we said it was right about here. Yeah, I think here was a good spot. Okay. Preemptive strike. Let's see what he's got. And I think while we're waiting for him to test out the rounds, I do have something I need to tell you about. Wow, that was way better, I think. Holy shoot. Wait a minute. Don't tell me he can. Alright, now let's wait. Alright. I mean, yeah, I won't have time to say it now before he destroys those OMGs, I think. How much damage does he do per shot, actually? Per shot, I don't know, but when he hits 15 OMGs, he does, almost 1,000 damage, so he does quite a lot. Let me tell you that. Will we be able to pop them down? I don't know. Well, I mean, not pop them down, but, like, actually win. Beat them, you know? I don't know. Ooh, he's gonna... No, he gets pierce caps. I think that's the problem. Well, I guess he beat them. I think while we're sending the BADs, because they're really slow, I'm gonna tell you about the... I'm gonna start telling you about the thing. Okay, so... I've noticed this a little while ago already. And only up until now have I started getting, you know, comments about it. People have started telling me about this. But again, like I said, it was there since the beginning, the very beginning. And I think some of you know what I'm talking about, a lot of you don't. Okay, so I'm gonna try and give some context. So, starting really early, and I mean like maybe dart monkey or boomerang monkey testing, like all the way in the beginning. By the way, if you haven't watched those, I recommend you do. It's actually interesting. Anyway, starting a bit roughly there, when you know, because I always like, I don't see the whole video before I publish it, but I usually review parts of it just to make sure, you know, that there's not some obvious big thing that sticks out like a sore thumb. And this problem, okay, it's an audio delay. So you'd hear things roughly 1 second or so after you see it happen. Kind of like a storm, you know? You see it before you hear it. This is the same thing. That's the same kind of thing that's happening. And how am I gonna introduce this? Like, only now, there have been people that told me, hey, I mean, they're really nice about it, don't get me wrong, these are really good people. I don't know them, but they're definitely very good people, because they start, you know, like, apologizing, like, I'm sorry if this sounds rude, and all, but, and then they bring up this audio delay. And most of them were talking about, that on the previous video with the testing out the middle path up to 4th tier. Again, this video might have audio delays, maybe, because I don't know, it happens seemingly randomly, and it's only certain moments. So, okay, fun fact, this is not the only channel I have. I have also another channel, right, where, it's a totally different game. But just if you're interested, it's called Hero-y Adventures-ish. It's a Heroes of Might and Magic 5 channel, and I see it there too. Hold on, does he... Nope, doesn't lose lives, okay. But I see it in there too. It's like this random audio delay where either the audio lags behind or the visual speeds ahead. But it's not super consistent. That's what's also really strange. It's not super consistent. And so, you know, I'm trying to figure out where this problem is coming from. Because, personally, I find it quite disturbing to review a video that I know sounds weird, or not normal because of this audio delay. Oh, okay, so he lost his OMG, space OMGs. Oh, hold on. Nope. No, wrong thing. I clicked the wrong thing. Oh my gosh. No, wrong spot. Right about... Hold on, I'm gonna get back to my story, don't worry. First, I need to set this back up. So, 120... Okay, here we go. So, the thing is, so there's these audio delays, right? That happen. And I do not know what the problem is. I just do not know. I've tried editing the video, because usually I go, well, not usually, but occasionally when I need to, I go edit out certain parts that make the video too long. Usually that's what I end up doing. I like snip out parts that are kind of useless, I guess, per se, but that aren't like 5 seconds. So if I snip out 5 seconds, then I guess the transition is long enough that it's not really gonna matter much, right? It's like when we wait for the zombie to come on screen. Like I usually don't snip that part out because, well, it's such a short thing anyway that it doesn't really matter, I guess. However, despite editing, there are still audio delays. But what makes this strange is that these audio delays are a lot lesser. They're lower. There's not as much of a delay, nor does it last as long in edited videos than just straight up uploading videos, like just these record and upload videos, which is interesting to say the least. And last video, by the way, was one of those videos that didn't require any editing, and there was a pretty significant audio delay, I'd say. It didn't seem to last super long, like compared to other audio delays. Sometimes the audio delays were like the entire video, and it was crazy. But anyway, it's not as long in duration, but it got quite bad, and it really was so weird to watch. And I'm glad to get. And for those of you who have commented on it, definitely don't feel bad. This is a good thing to do. This is the right thing to do. It's actually a good thing that you commented. I'm glad you guys commented on it, in a way. And I did mention this in one of the previous videos. I forgot which one it was, but when I was testing one of them, I did acknowledge this audio delay that was going on, and I didn't know, and I do not know at all how to solve it. And back then, well, okay, it's not that long ago, but compared to the life of the channel, it is quite short, if you know what I mean. We did lose lives, by the way, so... But... There, so there's these audio delays. Oh my gosh, I can't be interrupted when I'm talking like this. It's crazy. But yeah, back in that video, I was, you know, there's no way to solve it. I kind of said, like, just deal with it, almost, you know? And it's not coming from a bad intention, okay? I don't want you guys to feel burdened to what's the word? To like, watch a video in torture, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want any of that, right? It's what I meant to say, or the meaning behind those words was just that I do not know how to solve it, so the issues are going to be reoccurring throughout future videos, you know, including, like, the last video was a good example of that. And so yeah, basically this entire ramble that I'm going off of, right, is to say, first of all, for those of you who commented, thank you. For those of you who don't watch because of this, can't blame you. All right, I don't. I mean, it's sad, but it's totally understandable. However, I do want to explain this issue to you guys, because if some of you are like, you know, some of you are tech-y kind of people, and maybe you haven't, maybe you know why there's an audio delay, or maybe if it's like just a visual that speeds up, which would be really weird. If there's any reason like that you know might cause this, you know, please leave a comment or let me know. That would be greatly appreciated. Because honestly, I don't like this audio delay. It's even for me when I watch it, I like cringe to it. Like, oh, this is not great, right? It's definitely not the best content it can be, and that makes me really sad. But at the same time, I'm faced with this difficult decision, right? Of keep uploading with these delays, or basically stop the channel altogether because I have no way of solving it. I don't even know what's wrong with it, like, or what's causing it necessarily. I do have ideas, though. I do have ideas. It could be, but it could be, there's so many ideas, though. There's so many things that could go wrong, or that could have gone wrong. It could be the recording platform I use. It could be the microphone I use. It could be, I don't remember what I said. I commented back, but I had other stuff like that. There's a lot of different things it could be, and the problem is a lot of these solutions are based on kind of upgrading or replacing the equipment I have, right? If that's the problem. Which sounds straightforward and simple, except for the fact that, as of right now, okay, I currently am a college student with a very busy schedule, and so my budget is, like, my budget for this kind of thing is near zero. I don't have, highly unfortunately, I don't have the budget to upgrade the equipment. So I'm stuck with what I have. And the only other thing I can think of is to mess around in the editing software and to see if they have something where I can recalibrate the audio. I've tried it once already, but I didn't see any like, what's the word? Like, I didn't see any anything that allows me to shift the audio over to better fit the visual. So the only thing I can do is keep looking there. But I genuinely do not know what's going on, okay? And I apologize again. I am incredibly sorry, okay, for those of you, for you know, those of you who love this content but don't like the audio delay. I don't like it either, and I'd be surprised if somebody likes the audio delay. But unfortunately, there's really nothing I can do right now. And I'm so bummed about that, but I just have to stay, I guess, I just have to try and make sure that the actual content itself is really good, and cross my fingers that the audio delay is not horrible. Again, for those of you who keep watching my videos, you know, liking it and commenting on it, especially big shout out to you, because it's probably not easy to sit through, like, you know, 10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes of this video with this awkward audio delay that's just constantly going on. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. But to kind of wrap kind of wrap this up. I hope you guys understand my situation here. Again, I apologize if I sound very ignorant and kind of dismiss the issue. I'm not trying to ignore your, you know, your opinions on like how bad or good the video is. I don't have any options right now available to me. So, again, I apologize for that. Hopefully, sooner rather than later, there will be a solution, and there won't have to be this crappy audio delay all the time. So, there. That's my little speech on what's going on. So yeah, I'm just basically kind of torn in between all this. It makes me so sad that I do this, but I really don't have any other options. Maybe some of you can sympathize, maybe that you can't, I don't know. I don't think it's something very common. But hopefully, we can power through this. Hopefully it's short-lived, a short-lived problem. Oh wow, this guy can't even see camo. Oh, okay. I'm gonna back out and come back in. Let's get into the camo village. There we go. But yeah, so I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys aren't too upset. I totally understand if you don't want to watch, you know, these videos with the audio delay. I totally get it. You know, I just hope that, you know, the thing is too, is it's ironic because with your support, if I get enough support, I can fund this new equipment, which in turn could solve the problem. But because there's the problem there are less people inclined to watch my videos. So then I don't get as much support, so I can't fund the new equipment. You see where I'm getting with this? Like, I feel like it's this vicious cycle where I'm kind of stuck with this audio delay, and so and because of that, the support, you know, the viewer support basically is going to be a lot slower. So the audio delays are going to be there longer, and then the channel doesn't do so well. Again, special shout out to those who do keep watching the videos. Thank you for like pulling through, for pushing past that crappy audio delay that's mostly mild, but sometimes actually not so mild, unfortunately. But for pushing past it and watching, commenting, and liking, and subscribing, and it truly feels good to know that there are some people that really are there and support me all the way through. So, you know, shout out to those people. You know who you are. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. While we're trying to deal with this audio delay, thank you for making sure that this channel does not completely crumble in the meantime. Thank you. Now, that aside, back to this middle path submarine testing. So, we're getting the same results despite no matter the cross path, which is very interesting. We have to base ourselves off of the rounds, solely the rounds, because no cross path, top cross path, bottom cross path, all of them got to the same space OMGs, grouped BADs. So I'm hoping these rounds will be the kind of the indication on which crosspath is actually better. Is there a better crosspath to go for? And if the rounds don't answer it, well, like, there's not really a lot else that does. Basically just says go for whatever you want to go for. Depending on how much track coverage you have, because this is like a decent portion of the track. So bottom path might be good here. Bruh. Of course the sirens come out. There's always sirens, all day, every day. Way to make anything better. Add to the audio delay, let's add some sirens in the background. And I can't even edit that out, because that means I would be cutting off the middle of this round going in the thing I was talking about, like, it's a wrong thing to snip out, you know? It's like watching Frozen, but or actually that's not a bad example, I need a movie. It's like watching Harry Potter, for example, right? Or Star Wars. And, for example, the main character, he's about to beat the bad guy, and then all of a sudden it's like, or maybe he's about to set on a great adventure, and then, I don't know, all of a sudden the building collapses. Oh, or, I don't know, maybe a really, really loud, something goes by, and it messes that up. Well, they're not gonna snip that part out of the movie, you know? Because that would mean, yeah, that you literally miss out on parts of the movie. This, in a way, is kind of the same. If I snip out that siren, I would be snipping out literally part of his magnificent popping abilities. Anyway, I think I'm talking too much. Hopefully you guys enjoy this middle path submarine. This is really overpowered, actually. It's doing better than the top path. But they do have different purposes. Because whereas the top path submarine is mostly good for his balloon popping abilities and for ability cooldowns for pretty much any other tower or a hero that you have down, right? This one, however, this middle path, is highly suitable to popping MOABs and ceramics. Specifically. Of course, it can pop out other balloons as well, and it does a fairly good job. But in the upgrade, it does have bonus ceramic and MOAB damage, so it's especially good against those kinds of balloons. Yeah, good against those kinds of balloons. I mean, it sounds like it was in the middle of a sentence, but it's not. Yeah, see, it's struggling more against the zebras than it is against the MOABs and ceramics. So that really gives you a oh my gosh. Oh no, we're gonna die on this one, aren't we? Oh yo yo, 61. That's just to prove my point. This this tower is not a very good balloon popping tower. Let's just say that. Now, let us test with the top path. Now, the other thing I want to say too is I know that I did not test the ability again. Oops. Hold on. And to be fully honest with you guys, okay, I kind of forgot to test the ability. But we're kind of running short on time. So what I do want to do is show you the ability. Alright, so this is a devastating missile strike, targeting the largest balloon on screen plus splash damage. Okay, next, automatically triggers a powerful missile attack whenever they spawn from balloon entrance. That's it. Therefore, the ability stays the same. Therefore, we shouldn't theoretically need to test the ability again. And we see him also struggling on 61. Very interesting. Oh, you know why? Wait a minute. I think I know why. I don't think that his missile can pop black balloons. This might be our problem this whole time. Maybe it just can't pop black balloons. No. Oh my gosh, I can't click on anything correctly today. Jeez. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, and then one more down here. Stop path. Now, who's in his range? This one? MIB. Oh wow, that's a lot of range. Alright. Oh my gosh, look how much better this is with MIB. I'm gonna have to test the uncrosspath one again. My apologies for a longer video. Man, I don't think I ever did this much talking, so, like, without a pause. I don't know, I feel like, it's not my like, vocal cord, like my throat. It's more like the back of my mouth is kind of like hurting. I don't know, I feel like I don't make sense at all. I feel like I just don't make any sense whatsoever. Just ignore that. But, you know, I talked a lot. I'm gonna give my voice a little bit of a rest for the end of this video. And let's just watch him truly, absolutely dominate. Let's just see. My guess, just one more thing. My guess is this tower will make it to either 76 or 78. That's my guess. Okay guys, we are all the way up to round 80 now. So yeah, clearly the uncrossed path, the problem is we need an MID. Well, it makes sense. Missiles can't pop black balloons or zebra balloons. 79 got really close to the fortified DFBs, but like round 76 and 78, like I thought might be a problem. He smoked him! Absolutely smoked him! Like, the kind of smoke you like wildfire smoke for a little piece of beef. Like, he smoked them completely. It was, wow. It was balloons on a grill. My gosh. Oh, 81's a problem here too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's free play rounds, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Will he actually pop these MOABs? It's getting kind of sketchy. Oh man. Oh, he lost lives. No, 81. Round 81. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go back to this uncrossed path 050 with MID. Let's see truly. Oh. Ah. Now that is much better. This is much better for sure. Alright. I'm going to cut again. Due to time. I'm gonna cut again. I'm gonna see you until he's close to dying. Alright, see you then. Alright guys, this is the notorious round 79. Let's see how long it takes them to pop those fortified DFBs. I kind of skipped the rest of the rounds between because he just annihilated and it was pretty simple. But yeah, now we're reaching the record for the 250. So it doesn't look like advanced intel does a whole lot though, to be honest. Yeah, he has a hard time popping down this OMG. I don't know about this one. Oh, he clutched it. This is the same round as the 250. Oh. Yeah, so a lot more MOABs and stuff for sure that leaked. But still round 81. So, we are going to modify this to round 81. And let's just set the bottom path. Or not the bottom path, the bottom cross path. I gotta be specific. Bottom cross path, the 502. Let's see if this makes him powerful enough. Alright, what can you do against round 81? Oh, he beat it! He beat round 81. This is officially the best cross path to go for if you want him to pop pretty much anything. The 052. So including twin guns air burst darts, that makes his dart attack more powerful, and it's just barely enough to make him, you know, get past 81. And I don't think he's gonna get past 82. That seems kind of rough right now because the MOABs are getting, the ceramics are getting all the way to the end, all the way to over about here. Yep. Oh wait, is he gonna snipe those? Oh, no way he sniped those. 83. Okay. So clearly making the main attack stronger is the key. It is essential to making him succeed. It's a lot of ceramics though, my goodness. Is he gonna beat these ceramics? Oh, he is gonna beat these ceramics. Holy shoot. 84. And they keep going. This guy doesn't know when to stop. He's just destroying them. But he could get Pierce capped. It doesn't know he's not gonna get Pierce capped. Never mind. Alright. Take back what I said. He just annihilates it. 85. Wow, this is doing a lot better than the other two already. Oh, you know what I realized? I never used the ability. Alright, this is gonna be a test without the ability. Just, yeah. See, when I play with towers like this, when they dominate, I don't think about their ability. I do not think about their ability. I don't look at ability. I don't know. So yes, a lot of people. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna be like, but you could have used the ability and get like 3 or 4 more rounds out of it. But honestly, right now, as of right now, I think we can safely say, we test this without abilities, or even abilities or not. This crosspath specifically is definitely better. Definitely. Alright, around 86. Man, 86 still going down. Ooh, it's gonna be a struggle though. Oh my gosh. No, 86! Alright. So without any abilities at all, 86. Wow. Alright, well, so if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to support me because of these tough choices I have to make and this unfortunate audio delay and oh my gosh, all that kind of stuff, please do consider subscribing. It's one click. It's only one click away. And maybe if it's too much for you, I mean, I guess don't watch the video, or you can always just skip through it. That's okay too. Basically, I just want you guys to know which towers are better than others. So, yeah. Ideally, this is gonna get solved in the short term, but my guess is it's gonna be I'm gonna be stuck with this in the long term. So, please don't be mad about it. I'm trying my best out here. It's rough being a new YouTuber and figuring out you guys' issues that you can't fix like this. It's really stressful. So if you guys want to be extra generous, please and thank you. And I hope you have a really good day.